You need to become a thumbnail master so that people are more likely to click on your video. So my mission today is to see if I can become a thumbnail master in like 5 hours. Alright, I'm gonna set up my phone on this tripod. I'll record all of this with my camera. Say hi to the camera, if you can even see it in that mirror. I don't even know. Or actually no, I'm gonna keep it vertical and have my phone sideways so that the aspect ratio is right for YouTube. Thumbnails are extremely important, especially for YouTube. They're the first thing that viewers on YouTube will see, and so you wanna take a picture and you wanna make it as enticing as possible to click. So you wanna make it very interesting and tell a story. Now I'm going to head outside for the last variation of the thumbnail picture, so let's go. Well, here I am outside. I'm taking a picture with my iPhone sideways so that it is the same aspect ratio as every YouTube video, and then I'm airdropping it in my MacBook Air. I went on to YouTube yesterday and compiled 10 plus videos.
How did Ryan Trahan make this thumbnail?
Everything you want as a creator comes from making the best videos possible.
I don't want to be that guy that just repeats the same thing as everyone else. So I'm gonna hit you with an opinion.
One of the most important elements of growing your YouTube channel is creating great thumbnails, but you don't need a fancy camera.
And welcome to the video. Let's create a new project and choose the F. In this video, I'm going to show you how to blend two images together in photopea.
This is the home interface. Let's click on
Welcome to this new tutorial.
this video. I'm going to be teaching you how to use photopea.
Step 1 is to compile a bunch of videos on the topic of photoshopping and thumbnail making, and then find people that are really good at thumbnail making and find inspiration from them and mimic their style. So the first thumbnail that I took is inspired by Nicholas Crystal, our YouTuber, kind of mimicking it. And so the light of the laptop, I want to kind of illuminate my face and kind of be the only light, kind of like it's embracing or engulfing my focus or in like what I'm doing in that moment, and then everything else around me is black. The second thumbnail that I took was me sitting back there on the bench, and so what the plan was for that one, I'm gonna cut myself out. I'm gonna be the subject of the video, and then the background will be a Photoshop background that people that know what Photoshop is will understand what it is. And then the third one is inspired by Ryan Trahan, one of my favorite YouTubers ever. So the idea was that the title of the video would be I became a YouTuber, and so that's why I'm like looking at the camera as if I were to be vlogging, or you know, looking at the camera like I guess I'm doing this now. What it takes to become a YouTuber, which is Photoshop and thumbnail creation so that people will click on your videos in the first place. And if you're watching this right now, it worked, and I have become the Photoshop master. Alright, I finished the 3 thumbnails. It probably took me all in maybe 4 or 5 hours. My first thumbnail that I did was inspired by Ryan Trahan. I'm standing in my backyard. My second favorite is one with the photopea in the background, and I'm next to it, and it says pro or noob to pro. And then the last one I did was laptop screen is glowing against my face, and I got this inspiration from Nicholas Crystal, and I like the concept. I don't think I did it very well. I didn't spend much time on this one. Tell me what you think in the comments. So now going through this process, I definitely wouldn't consider myself the Photoshop master, but if you were wondering and or considering going through and learning Photoshop for one reason or another, would suggest doing and following along with the tutorials, because just watching and or taking notes on Photoshop or whatever isn't going to do anything for you, because at least for me, especially not knowing much, I always got mixed up on where everything was and how things worked and what buttons to click. So I just believe the more time you spend doing it and the more times you do it, the better you'll become. And if you do this, it's much better than any other low effort thumbnail that you could possibly make without Photoshop. So basically I just recommend that you spend a little bit of time, make your thumbnails good, and more people will click on them.